Well, this is an editorial about a press conference that's coming up later today. It's going to take place in Fresno, California. Why do these things always have to take place in California? Where apparently, supposedly, a group, the Sanger Paranormal Society, got what appears to be a face actually pressed up against a car window, and also a footprint which looks very much like a boot print with something overlaid over it. I have a feeling this is going to make everything a laughing stock. This is going to be it's going to be a epic fail, I think, because the thing is, there's no context. There's no context with the face pressed against the window. They claim that they're going to try and get DNA off it. Well, good luck with that, but I have a feeling it's going to be a laughing stock. It's going to make the Bigfoot field even more of a laughing stock, unfortunately. Things like this do not help. They hurt. There's no question about it. It's rather unfortunate to see something like this. To see that that this is occurring. I mean, all they have is what looks very much like a boot print, a photograph of a boot print, and a face pressed against a window. Wow, whoopee, big deal. That's really going to solve the mystery of Sasquatch once and for all. They're calling this the biggest find since the Paris Gimlin film. That's what they're calling it. No, I think what will come out from Melba Ketchum will probably be the biggest find since the Patterson Gimlin film. Not some face pressed against a window or a footprint which looks like a boot print. I wouldn't be surprised if they were hoaxed or they hoaxed it themselves. You know, I get so sick of this. I get so sick of all this stuff that comes out and makes us all laughing stocks. I get so sick of it. It's just unbelievable. The press conference is today at 7 Eastern, 6 Central at Sanger Paranormal Society. Their radio program. They're going to stream it. Because I don't think any serious news agency is going to interrupt their programming to show this on CNN or Fox News. Because I think they learned their lesson from last time with the other thing that happened 3 years ago. And they're going to keep their distance from this, I think. The biggest find is the Patterson Gimlin film. Could not be a more untrue statement. All it is a face pressed against a window and a footprint. That's all they have. A photograph of a footprint. They didn't even cast it. They didn't even cast it. They just took a photograph. So basically, they're just going to have nothing, and it's going to be an embarrassment. They're going to be embarrassed. This isn't the first time Jeffrey Gonzalez has come up on our radar. A couple of years ago, he went around showing a picture which he said was Bigfoot. It looked like a bear scratching its back up against a tree. Matter of fact, it's probably what it was, most likely. But he swore this photograph was Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot. He didn't even objectively say what it was. He's not objectively saying what this face pressed against the window is either. He's just saying it's Bigfoot. Bigfoot did it. Well, how do you know? Did you see Bigfoot do it? Did you video Bigfoot doing it? No, you didn't. You just assume that it's Bigfoot. You assume the footprint is Bigfoot. You assume the face print is Bigfoot. It's not. It's not Bigfoot. Looks more like something somebody hoaxed. And I think Jeffrey Gonzalez is going to be a laughingstock. It's going to be unfortunate, but that's what's going to happen. This is not the biggest find since the Patterson-Gimlin film. I'm sorry to say. No, wait, I'm not sorry to say. It's not the biggest find since the Patterson-Gimlin film. I think what comes out from Dr. Melba Ketchum, that will be the biggest find since the Patterson-Gimlin film. Not this. This is going to be... This guy, Jeffrey Gonzalez, he'd be lucky if he ever shows his face again in public. This press conference is evoking memories, bad memories, of another press conference that occurred a few years ago. I think we all remember that. And we all remember what came from that. Now, am I accusing Jeffrey Gonzalez of being a hoaxer? No. I don't think the man's a hoaxer. I think he's jumping to conclusions. I think he's a little over-eager and over-interpreting what he's seen. But do I think he's a hoaxer? No. Do I think there's a possibility that somebody was camping nearby where they were? Possibly. It was Memorial Day weekend, after all. There could have been another family in another campsite close to where they were camping that could have come up to the window, press their face against the window, just to look in the vehicle. Do I think this is Sasquatch? No, I do not. Do I think a Sasquatch left a footprint? Do I think a Sasquatch, a 12-inch footprint, which is not very impressive? It looks like a boot print. Do I think all this signifies Sasquatch? No. And I think we're going to find that out. I think that this Jeffrey Gonzalez is going to find that out. That he's been made a fool of. And by that time, I'm afraid it's going to be too late.